gonna get back to it. Continue. Where was I? I don't even know how to play this game anymore. You know what I mean? Bro, it's been like a week or so. Oh great. I'm at like a serious part. When you got music like this playing, you know it's about to go down. Get it properly mixed a little bit. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, what are we doing? I'm carrying a knocked out Princess Garnet. I should probably use a tent. Tent. Rest. We're gonna rest here with Princess Garnet knocked out. She got the right idea. Let's take a little nap. Alright, what is about to happen? Hey, what's up, Jay? How's it going, man? Welcome to the chat. Bro, I just got going. And it's about to go down. This is what it looks like. Happy Wednesday, man. How's it going today on rest day number 1? Okay, I think I'm supposed to go down. Either way, I'm gonna go down. Or maybe not. Hey, what's up, Retro? Hey, man, you be making me jealous with that Saturn, bro. You gotta check out Daytona 500. or Daytona USA. I think that's what it is. Crucial game. Looked like he was playing a fun game when I joined. Your manager asked you to put a mattress box in his cart, and he was like, you just heaved it in there like a straight up G. It's a fun racing game, you know what I'm saying, Retro? Like, it's just a fun, I mean, and it's like the nostalgic classic. Like, that's the game right there. Alright, making our way out. You gave him that bear hug of justice, didn't you? He was like, thanks, man. And he was like, you're squishing me! Being lazy today? Oh, man, that's cool, though. Same here, man. I didn't do much work today. It wasn't much to do, but when I got home, dude, I was gonna stream. Then I saw you guys were streaming, watched your stream a little bit, and then I passed out. And I was just like, I must be feeling tired or something, so I just let it happen. Played hooky from work today, didn't feel normal. Had a headache and super tired. Bro, I had a headache too. Like, I actually just got over it. You know what did it for me? I took a couple of allergy pills, bro. Usually I take like some Tylenol or some ibuprofen or something, and I did take that, but it wasn't working, and so I was like, you know what, I need to take some allergy pills anyway, so I popped a couple of allergy pills, and actually just within the last like hour or so, my headaches actually kind of subsided a little bit. It's your cat's birthday today? 5 years old. Now that's just fine, man. That's just fine. Happy birthday to Kitty. What's the cat's name? Poor Steiner, he's all mad about it. He's been betrayed by his leader. You don't have allergies, but yesterday you were sneezing all day long. You know what that is, man? You gotta be careful. That's the beginning. That's the beginnings. That's the beginnings of that ever elusive sinus infection. Don't do it. Don't fall into the trap. When the seasons change, everybody comes down with that stuff. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll just take an allergy pill just to make sure, like, that I'm that I'm able to breathe. You know what I mean? Like, that my sinuses are in check and like all that stuff is like staying at bay. This season of allergies will be bad. You know, I am not surprised by that. You know, like after like wildfires and all the nature stuff that's been happening, I can imagine that it would be a pretty rough season of that. Yeah, I hope you feel better too, Retro. Here's the retro kicking it in gear. I got my cup of Joe. Sometimes that's all I need too, is like a coffee or something. Like, I'll take a couple sips of some Joe, and all of a sudden, like, my whole body, like, switches modes on me, and it's just like, okay, I guess that was the answer, just a little coffee. I'm not going to recommend that for everybody, but, you know, sometimes something out of the blue is the thing that you need. Cat's name is Griffin. He's a Maine Coon. Okay. And a ragdoll mix. So, Maine Coon. Is that one of them like super fluffy cats? I'm not too familiar with the cat types, but I know the Maine Coon is like one of those, like, isn't that like the black and gray cats? If only I had gotten here sooner, I could have saved you. Maybe a coffee enema. Bro, if they ever make a coffee enema, I bet that'll be a thing coming in the future, is enemas. Like different kinds of enema, like energy stuff, because they've done everything but that, you know what I mean? They got the little faux acid strips that you stick on your tongue that's like energy. Have you seen those? And it's like, bro, that's acid. How are you gonna sell that and call it energy, like an energy strip? It's acid. So now they got commercialized acid. I've never had them, but I've seen I've seen some advertisements for them. I'm just like, you guys think you're slick. Energy drink straight to the colon. Hey, that's supposed to be one of the most sensitive parts of the body, and like it absorbs things like really well, apparently. I used to have some friends who were like into hard drugs, dude, and they would do weird things like that. They'd put the stuff in their eyeball and they'd put it like in their gums and stuff. They'd put it in their butthole. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, if getting high is that serious, then you should probably rethink your priorities. It's them! It's Zorn and Thorn! After them! There is no escape. Oh, it's time to do the battle again? This chick is just all in our world. You and your fat queen. Fools like you will never learn. Oh, snap. Yet another Beatrix battle. Well, I don't have Protect. But I do have Focus. We ain't got no time for this. I know she ain't got nothing to steal. So cute, man. I used to be a cat man for real. I used to have cats when I was young. We had cats, and it was my thing, dude. I've been more of a cat person than a dog person for as long as I can remember. But I have horrible allergies to pets. And so I can't do it. I can't have a cat or a dog because it just can't. I can't do the dander thing. It's too much. But it sucks because I do like cats and dogs. I love like the loyalty of a dog, and I like just the cuteness of a cat. Oh, she's coming with that cure. There is no escape, Beatrix. Well. Oh no, looks like Lancer's the way to go. Oh, coming with that Clem Hazard. Never step into this land again. Be gone with you. She always just be pulling that move, don't she? Clem Hazard, I think, is a move from Final Fantasy VII, isn't it? Isn't that one of Cloud's limit breaks? You're pathetic. You're weak and pathetic. It can't be! Princess! So it was true. The queen really did mean to kill her. Look at this fool. It's time for you to accept the truth. My heart is set. All this time I have been mistaken. I hate to say this, but the lady's right, Rusty. You'd better learn to accept it. You'd better take your armor and go to the Shiner shop. Citizens of Burmecia, please forgive me. Wow, she's acting like she's just straight up. What do you mean, citizens of Burmecia? Are you talking about... Maybe she's just having like a contemplative thought right there. It's too late to seek forgiveness. Now die! Jay with the love. Hey, man, thanks. Coming in with the big vibes. With the big vibes. Help your princess. I cannot disgrace the crown. Irrevocable is the spell we have cast. It is useless. So who are Zorn and Thorn really? Remember, it takes a person grace and humility to realize they're wrong. A lot of people can't do it or won't because of ego. Ego and pride are the biggest obstacles. Because ego and pride are of internal origins. They come from within. The battle is in the mind. Yay, she saved the princess. Look at Popo. I agree, Popo. What is all this? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. The princess has awakened. Kidnapping the princess. You come face to face with the evil one. Have you extracted all her eidolons? Yes, we have. Then what are you waiting for? Take Garnet and throw her in prison. They'd rather lose someone they love because of it. Isn't that a shame? It really is such a shame. Pride always clouds your judgment. It always clouds your judgment. And it always makes you think of yourself first. Are you defying me as well? Please do not harm the princess anymore. I'll be forced to cut you down. Your mother has been twisted. Gone is the queen that you once knew, is the mother that you thought was so loving. Taken by the evil that has been set before her by Kuja and his eidolons and his promise of power. Beatrix is a straight G, bro. I love the fact that she's not playable too, because it actually gives you, the player, like some investment in her character. Because like you petition for Beatrix all throughout the game, you know what I mean? Like this is somebody that could be an ally, but she just ultimately ends up not, you know, like until the very end. Because of her sworn duty, kind of just like Steiner, but like Steiner gets kind of like forced into compliance with you, you know what I mean? And that's why he's part of what's going on. Ooh, the Bandersnatch. That's straight from what is it? Alice in Wonderland, isn't it? Isn't it the Bandersnatch from Alice in Wonderland? You gotta kill with the Vorpal sword. If it ain't Vorpal, it ain't dead. Oh wow, you get to use Beatrix one good time. Hell yeah, let's go some Seeking. What's good, True Light? Welcome to the chat. Beatrix with that one shot. Oh, she's level 20. Dude, look at how they taunt you with her level and shit. Oh man, it kills. I'll have to go back to the auctions. Before I go somewhere, or just like eventually? Like when is it a good idea to go back to the auctions? Oh, Bandersnatch just comes straight after me. Like, didn't they just kill it? After the card tournament? You can get a thief glove. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, you know I like to steal. Like I'm gonna try stealing from these guys. Do they have anything? They probably got a steepled hat or two, right? What you know about that steepled hat? Ooh, they're coming with Blizzara? I do not appreciate. Handled. Had to go feed the dogs, that a boy. That's right. Give him a little extra boost for tonight. Oh, I didn't see if he stole anything. That happened fast. Stole a potion. Okay. Yeah, when you get a ship, go do the auction. Okay. I shall. Oh, he come with the physical attack. Oh, now she's got no summons. Pick me up a Yeti card, okay. Oh, what? Well, we thought we got away. Destroy the Bandersnatch. Oh, there's two? Well, what do they got on them? Let's find out. Too bad it's just Thundara. I'd love to have Blizzara sword. Oh yeah, Popo's got that auto potion. Oh, really? I gotta wake him up. Who's meditating on what you should do for God. After I'm done, I notice you stream. Timing is OP. That a boy, isn't it though? It really is. It really is. Timing is everything, wouldn't you say? Let's see if we can get some slow going on here. Done. Handled. Stole potion. Tell you what, I was having a headache and like my brain was like I was like feeling all kinds of weird today, and so something told me to just sit down at the piano and play some songs, some worship music, you know. And I was like, I'm gonna tough it out and see if my brain can focus on something, you know. And played a couple songs and just like got like super tired. That's when I turned on Retro Stream and was watching them, and then I passed out, and so I was like, I'll just let it happen. But yeah, I was trying to get into that space. I've been reading a couple of books about eternal reward and stuff like that, and as it relates to scripture and stuff like that. So been trying to like keep my mind focused on the Lord and direction and stuff like that, and it leads me to just do some different interesting things with my free time, you know what I mean? Like reading and then playing the piano a little bit more often, playing some worship songs, worship music and stuff a little bit more. It's really starting to like impress me to get back into producing music, and so the days are coming, man. The days are coming when I'm gonna be having those music streams again. Probably gonna have an all-out worship stream one of these times. You know, I know, like, you'll turn it into one. True's gonna turn it into one. Piece of cake. That's right, everybody's fighting for you. Because you're the ultimate waifu. Well, just know them days are coming, True Light. Them days are coming. We're gonna be getting down on some worship on one of these here streams. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be strange for some of the subscribers, I know, but it's to be had. Dude, there's Bandersnatches all over the place. What is going on? They think they're rough and tough. They think I'm worried about them. Let's throw some protect on. A little protecting shell. Matthew 18:20. Look at you calling out some verses. (18:20) For where 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am with them. Yes, sir. And that's what we be doing, man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in the room. It can be on stream. For God evolves with the world because he made the world. And so the Spirit of God exists within all of his creation. Hallelujah. There we go. Let's go. It's time to skedaddle. It's not going to be easy. Just let me one-shot everything, though. I feel like God didn't evolve, but the times evolved, and he showed us new truths that were hidden, things that mankind never knew before. Who would you think you could talk? Who would you think you could talk to people across the world? Right. Who would think? Clem Hazard's where it's at. Clem Hazard, Reese's Wind. You didn't even think of that as a kid, right? No doubt. This team right here, I would take this team straight to the end game. These 3 right here, bro, even without the Thunders, or without the Magic Sword, Valiant's pretty tough. Oh, hold on a second. We gotta shut this thing up. You can't have unlimited camera when the camera's sucking all its juice. I got no sword art. Oh, what do we got? Mental break? No, we don't need none of that. We just need straight up attacks. Beatrix with the sword of justice, bro. That Clem Hazard, though. Ooh, blank! Oh, he can use their moves in trance? No way! Just keep running! We must leave this place! What is it, sword skill? Does his sword skill turn into that shit? Every move he learns is a trance move. Okay. Have I beaten this game? I've never beat this game, Retro. I got all the way to like the Kuja fight, I think is the furthest I've been, which is like a couple of battles before the end of the game. TrueLight can tell you all about it. I got this file that's just whack. TrueLight doesn't even know how I made it to the end of the game. But that's the thing, like, I wish I'd have known how I did it too, because I was like breezing through the game from what I can remember. Just doing my thing. There's no time to waste. Onward! His file has no equipment. It has more equipment now than I have in the file that I made to the end game. Bro, if that's true, then what the heck? I was looking at my gear though, remember? I was looking at my gear like, man, I really don't have much going on here. Yeah, that's kind of the reason I started over though, is because like this game is so good, it's worth a whole playthrough. I had one stream where I went through my whole backlog of the different Final Fantasies that I played through just to see where I left off in all of them. And so 8, I don't think I've ever beaten 8, but I'm almost at the end of the game in 8. I was at the end of the game in 9. I never actually finished the games all the way to the end. Yeah, the Chrono Trigger. Dude, like just throwing that on gave me such like nostalgic vibes, bro. I'd be wanting to play that game now. You beat 8 when you were a kid, and you beat 7 a couple of years ago. Okay. Ooh, stole adamantine or adamantium vest. Nice. Uh-oh, she's tranced out. Oh no, she's not. I thought she was tranced. Let's use some shell though. You beat 8 as an adult? Yeah, that file where I'm trying to beat Ruby Weapon is my latest file on 7. That was when I was an adult, like, and I knew how to play the game strategically. So like that's when I really started putting some effort into building the characters and getting the materia and stuff all set up so I could do all those crazy combos and moves and stuff. Stole the Phoenix down. Chrono Trigger's a Squaresoft game too, yeah. One of their Super Nintendo titles. Final Fantasy VIII's easy as heck. Man, I can't remember. I honestly don't remember. It's crazy how long it's been. That in 10. What you know about that Buttment file, True Light? Buttment and he became compact. Uh-oh, that must mean don't attack him. Usually when they do stuff like that, it's like, just chill out and don't attack. All 9s is enough to one-shot most bosses. Fyrega Darkside. Carries Oak Staff. Whoever did the naming was on drugs. Oh, for real though. You know what's funny is most of the development of these RPGs, they always talk about how the developers always ended up in the hospital and whatnot. If you notice, like, all of the development cycles of these games, like, cause people to end up in the hospital or just, like, near-death experiences and everything because they work themselves to death. All right, what cures Minnie? I probably don't have it. Nope. Guess I'll have to use Remedy. Want to try to get that Oak Staff. But see, that's the dedication they have over there. Like, they're completely dedicated to producing like such an awesome product that they will stay up for 16, 18, 48 hours straight working on stuff, programming and all that. Like, programming must be just straight nuts, bro. That's all I gotta say, because them dudes always be just like on the verge of death by the time the game is ready to go. Oh, uh-oh. His sauna works on Minnie? I don't even think I have that yet. Nope. Oh, you can't use physical attacks? Okay. Man, last time the thing escaped. This one wants to go to the death. I'm trying to get that Oak Staff. I'm not trying to kill him like yet. I want to get all the stuff from him first. Uh-oh, Ultra Sound Wave. That don't sound good. Somebody about to be minied. Yep. Same when it comes to anime, they do that. They just work themselves to death, literally. He ain't gonna let me steal this oak staff. Alright. Time to put him to sleep. Yeah, I scanned and that was all he had left was the oak staff. I already got the Atom Invest. People don't have dedication like that around here, you know what I'm saying? People be giving up. It's that pride and that ego. Like they don't think it's worth it. It's like that's these people's life's work. Like this is somebody's life's work, you know what I mean? Like all the Final Fantasies are somebody's life work in the development cycle. Maybe not nowadays because of, you know, business and whatnot and how it's corrupted the gaming industry. But in the dawn of the gaming industry, this was people's life work, man. That's why you see like the dedication to the craft in the gameplay and the storytelling. You really don't get it like this anymore. What are the Oglops gonna help us? Dang, bro. Hang on tight. Yo! That's gangster. That's straight out of Final Fantasy VI, though. When you're going down the mine shaft to escape the Empire. Your Majesty, everyone has escaped. The Queen has no need for you two anymore. I'm about to get Rayma. Okay, let's go. Get real Eidolons now. What is it? I'm busy. I'm busy being fat and hot. Yeah, they did a good job on making her as ugly as possible, didn't they? Spot on, spot on. The ugliness of the Queen is very excellent. I must give you much praise for the ugliness of the Queen. We cannot live without the Queen's backing. We must first tell the guests to come in. Yeah, bro. Let them in. It is time. I think this is where this is Amarant, isn't it? What a view! Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm Lonnie, the best and the most beautiful bounty hunter in the world. Ooh, I'd like to see the remastered version of her. There's no way she's better looking than Garnet, though, right? Or Beatrix. Beatrix and Garnet are the waifus. Lonnie might be up there. A few drinks will fix that. You better keep them drinks away from me. I don't want to be fixing that. I don't need no goggles for that situation. Trying to have second thoughts like, maybe. I'm sure you didn't hire me for my manners. You hired me for my killingsmanship. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and seeing that at the end of your bed. What up, Duke Nukem? You know what it is. That's the traumatic experience right there. I don't think you can come back from that one. I think you're going to have to hang your head in shame for the rest of your life. You have two objectives. First is to make me the most beautiful and fairest of them all. You said Martin Luther King and died for this. Oh, man. The other is to assassinate the Black Mage traveling with them. What is that? A soulless golem. A defect is running free. Kill it. I don't know what happened between you and the princess, but what should I do if I meet with resistance? Kill them all. From that wretched girl. Look at the ugliness, bro. I can't comprehend. My axe is pleased to hear. Lonnie would be another character that would be awesome to have. Beatrix and Lonnie are the two characters that would be awesome to explore, like, their abilities and... Look at that axe, though. Man. Let me get some of that axe. Yeah, let me get some of that axe, Lonnie. I like that axe you got there. Your backside looking sharp. That accursed monkey, I shall give you an extra reward if you take care of him. I like how he just jumps off the balcony like, yeah, no problem. She actually walks out the door, but he's like, no, I'll take the balcony. Oh, this is where that shit happens. This is the end of disc 2, isn't it? Oh, man. Bro, this is some deep shit about to go down right here. Also, fat and hot is nasty work. Look at this title. I don't think you ever see a title like this anymore in the game. She gotta smell so bad. Bro. And you know she's not the type that uses, like, cover-up. She just lets the funk be what it is. I mean, when you're constantly hot, you know you're just a pool of sweat. Oh, bro, you're just a pool of sweat. A pool of hot, obsessive sweat. No wonder Steiner is rusty and smells. Oh no, are you talking about he's servicing the queen all this time? He's the dude been servicing the queen? Oh man. Just say it ain't so, Rusty. Say it ain't so. Steiner's got some secrets, bro. You said I meant because she's nasty? He thinks it's okay to be nasty? I don't know. I think Steiner might have some secrets, bro. Ooh, that is up to you, he said. My name is Rama. I've heard your name before. Where? Wherefore art thou, Rama? That's why Steiner has that dead look in his eyes. The only character in the game to look like he's seen some shit. He do have that look in his eye. Every time you look at him, he look like he got a little bit of regret in his eyes, don't he? A little bit of regret. But why? Why, Steiner? Why must thou regret? Why must thou regretteth thy actions, Steiner? Okay, but hasn't Bronn always been the queen of Alexandria, right? Like, as far as the game goes, like, the lore of the game, Bronn's always been the queen. Like, what is the, like, do you ever get to see the king, though? Like, what did he look like? Don't tell me he was like a handsome dude married to that chick. The Berserk theme is on a constant loop. It responded to the orders of a woman filled with greed. Oh, temptation. Oh, temptation. Say it ain't so. Sid is her brother, so, yeah. Yeah, you ain't lie, bro. But Sid isn't, Sid is like decent. Sid's this little skinny dude. So obviously she got all of the shit end of the gene pool in that family, right? I'm not going to say I feel sorry for Bronn, but damn, she got the shit end of the gene pool. The king was king. Remember, king marries. That's how someone becomes queen. Yeah, so he chose that shit. What was wrong with the king? She must have put him under a spell. But Bronn didn't become corrupted until after the king died, right? You think Sid is the king's brother? You said she could be a hot blue girl? Now that she's fat, she turned gray. Like the pigmentation just faded as her skin got stretched and stretched. The pigmentation of her body got faded into gray. She went from blue to gray. As her body stretched, her blueness faded into gray, and her face became disfigured. Bro, she gotta be more than 500 pounds. Like, look at the sketch, bro. Like, they give her all the weight. I mean, she's as heavy as you could possibly be and still walk. and cause more destruction. I was afraid of my summon magic, but not anymore. Yeah, then Rayma becomes the real G. That's hot, bro. Rayma comes through with it like a straight up gangster. I must test to see whether you are truly fit to be my master. I will hide 5 manifestations of myself in this forest. Each one will carry a piece of the hero's story. Collect all 5 pieces and tell me the story. If you put together the story to my satisfaction, I shall become your Eidolon. Now this right here is just random filler, ain't it? This is just random filler to make the game take a little longer. Sometimes it's uncle if the guy who died has no heir. Now you're talking. Now you're talking ancient Japan right there. That's how some of the rulers came about in Japan. Was they was uncles. And then when the emperor died, he left his son, and his son was like what, only 5 years old or something. And so the king had him the uncle had him murdered or something like that and took over the throne. All the stories here are from old games. The queen is the type of fat who can still walk but uses a scooter in Walmart. Right? You ain't kidding. What you talking about? She ain't using no scooters. She gonna sit in the car. She's that type that sits in the car in the handicap section and sends in the little kids to do the shopping. So the kids be using the scooters. You've seen it. I know you've seen it. Everybody been to Walmart seen it. You know how you walking in and you go, man, look at that shit in the car over there. Jay knows about that scooter in Walmart. Yeah, you see it all the time. Oh, hell yeah, some of the best music in the game right here. Dude, I couldn't even make it to the Moogle. I do not appreciate. Y'all doing the fat lady dirty? Hey, man, she brought it about on herself. We just stating the obvious, man. We just saying what everybody's thinking. It's no shame. It's no shame. To bring fat shaming back. It's for their own good, right? The world is supposed to be tough. It's supposed to give you perspective. Let's throw some shell. Oh, silence. Let's see if it works. You know the thing I hate about the like Final Fantasy games is the one thing is like carries ether, tent. That's it. Final Fantasy games do a real bad job, if you ask me, of making like silence, confuse, abilities like that are like so illegitimate in these games because like they seldom actually hit. It's so ridiculous. I must say. Like, I don't ever remember actually utilizing effect abilities in any Final Fantasy I've ever played. It's always physical attack or destructive magic, and that's the only way to get things done. Like, actually silencing an enemy is like unheard of because they're either immune or the shit never hits. To quote Paul, everything is permissible, but not everything is beneficial. Oh, no. I mean, when it's in scripture, right? That's why you don't pig out 24/7 just a few times. All things are good in moderation. Yeah, let's bring on some double black. The status effects, you think they're broken in every game? Poison is like the only one that I ever see actually be effective. Like silence, confuse, sleep, stop. I can never, like, all the Final Fantasies I've played, I've just had a horrible time. It always feels like a waste of a turn. You know what I mean? Like trying to get those to work when you could actually just hit them with a strong destructive spell and just move the process along a little faster. Sometimes I try to beat enemies in a methodical fashion, and it's just like, nope, not this time. Silence in Final Fantasy VI works in tower. That's true. And what is it? Death. I do like using death. I'll take a chance on death anytime. You pretty much fast. You don't eat much during the day until late in the evening. Yeah, dude, that's the way to go. I mean, either eat at lunchtime or just dinner and just like steamroll through the day. I find that, like, if I'm busy and constantly busy, I don't even care to eat. It's like once I get done being busy, that's when my body's like, oh yeah, hey dude, you gonna give me something for some energy? And I'm like, yeah, let me go get some carbs. Let me go get some fries. Let me go get some fried chicken. Auto effects, auto reflect. And then, but see, like, that's the thing, like, the added effects work really well, like, in favor, like auto potion, reflect, what's the other ones, like counterattack, things like that. I love using those in all the Final Fantasies. It's just trying to do it to the enemy, like stop, sleep, shit like that, instant death, stuff like that. It's really quite the gamble that just doesn't seem to pay off as much as I'd like. Maybe that's the thing, is like, I can't really bet on it too much unless I'm willing to risk the gamble, and I know that, like, there's other ways around, like that I have the wiggle room to risk the gamble. A lot of times they don't give you the wiggle room to actually risk the gamble. With just one status effect, the final match, like in 12 or like in 2, you can use evasion, and the final boss can't even hit you. Nice. Yeah, that's true in Final Fantasy VI too. If you get the what is it? Is it the Mirage? No, it's the thing that turns you invisible. If you get that, dude, you can't be touched. I always put it on Cayenne, because Cayenne's my dude, you know what I'm saying? So he'll always have that shit on, because it's just gangster. So look at Retro. Look at 48 hours. Yeah, 48 hours into disc 3. I gotta pull this up and show Retro how sad the file is. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the music while I go make another cup of coffee though, because this is that good track. You know what I'm saying? Some of that good music playing. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, the coffee she is brewing. 1 is still one of the best. Oh, really? Final Fantasy 1, you like that game, huh? Final Fantasy 10. Final Fantasy Tactics is an obvious choice, yeah. Played 7, 8, 9, and 12 on the PS2. Right. 10 was amazing. False and free at last. Dude, 10 is really good. I think you need to get into 10. I mean, it can be a short game or it can be a long game, depending on how you like your experience. But 10 is a great story. 3 on the NES introduces the jobs, yeah. 4 was an awesome story. I agree. I was really getting into 4, and I didn't. I just kind of fizzled out. 5 is the one with Cecil, right? Hey, what's up, Pierre? Welcome to the chat, man. Always love welcoming in a new soul. All right, let us journey to find the stories of the past. Five is the one with Bart's. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. 4 is the one with Cecil. 5 is the one. Yeah, 5 is the one that didn't come over to US until Chronicles. That's the one where I showed True Light, right? Where I showed you that I stopped right at the Rayma fight, where I was trying to get Rayma, and it was at the forest and whatnot. I didn't get that far in that game. You don't have 10. You know what though? There's so many ways to get 10 and 10-2. So, you know, just scoop it up sometime. Somebody translate what Pierre said and tell me what he said. I don't have the translation thing. I'm sure he said something like, this game is the best, because it is. Best game. Play this game. Play Final Fantasy. Vault vs. Cookmaster of Rayma. Speaking of cooks, I miss Quina, bro. What happened to Quina? Use the Tony Hawk hack for backup games. What is the Tony Hawk hack? You know what's funny is I have the old Tony Hawk, bro. I think I've got the old Tony Hawk. I might have to check my stuff. Absorb even more. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I got Tony Hawk 3 for the PS1. He said Final Fantasy music is great. Okay, yeah. Use the Final Fantasy 1 is not as story focused. That's what I've heard about it. And more about the world. You create new characters, their names, their classes, like starting a new D&D campaign. Okay, so you're saying I could do a subscriber playthrough of Final Fantasy 1 is what you're saying. Bro, I be loving them subscriber playthroughs. Oh yeah, I need to check on equipment and stuff. I've been scooping things up and not, Hey, what's up, Nightless? Welcome to the chat, man. We just grooving out to some Final Fantasy 9. Oh, speaking of which, let me go grab my Joe. There we go. We got the Joe. You'd have to guide me through one, because that game is something, is the good old-fashioned, like, no conveyance having game. Like, it doesn't give you any, like, idea on what to do. Nightless, it's good. It's good. It's a good night, man. I'm so glad to see all the people coming out to the chat and having a good time and chatting it up. You guys are lifting my spirits up in here. Lifting my spirits. Tell you what, Bandit. I need to get Bandit. I need to forego the... Ooh, and what's that? Which one's better, Bandit or what's that? Bandit sounds like a thief move. Let's go with Bandit. I want to get all these moves, man. Definitely need Bandit. All right, we definitely got to get Bandit. But Undead Killer. I don't have that learned yet. Oh man, I like that magic defense though. I suppose I'll get it just for learning's sake. Got all that stuff learned. Got chain plate. Yeah, the Adam Invest. Let's go. Clear-headed with the magician shoes. Let's put those on. What's his name? Yeah. But it brings his magic defense down, but that's okay. Nothing to learn there. Nothing to learn there. Nothing to learn there. I didn't get the oak staff. That's too bad. Flame staff to get fire up. Blizzard. Oh, here we go. I've been sleeping on these abilities. Air racket. Could learn scan. I'll take it. She's got all that stuff figured out. Got all that stuff figured out. Oh, she needs auto potion for sure. Vivi can learn that ability with the accessory. Jay's like, I need you to hit that like button. We need the big vibes. Let the world know. Got the fairy earring. We already got that figured out. Oh, no, don't have it figured out yet. I guess I'll keep that on her. All right, that's the best setup, I think, right now. Oh, he's got darkness going on. I'm glad I bought a few eye drops, let me tell you. Insomniac is no sleep. Okay, so... yeah. And so what do we got here? We got Beast. I gotta use Beast Killer up in here. I don't think I need Devil Killer. Bird Killer. We don't have Man. It'd be Bird Killer and Beast Killer, I think. Add status. I don't think I need add status right now. Beast Killer would be good. Protect Girls. Steel Gill. Stone Killer maybe? I haven't seen I skipped it twice. Oh, did I not put it on him? Oh, that's what you're talking about. Because he's got the magician shoes. Oh, there we go, yeah. So we want clear-headed auto potion. I don't think I need jelly right now. Nothing uses petrify. So let's use Insomniac. Add stats. We'll go with body temp. Chemist is good. And auto potion. Level up. Definitely want to keep that going. Anybody want to keep that going? What does Chemist do? Makes items better. Doubles the potency of items. We'll forego that for Insomniac. Alright, I think I got a decent setup going on for everybody. Now, let us journey. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snow field. That's the beginning. You have 4 to go. As far as status effect, I think it's more affect the player when inflicted on you because it makes the game challenging for you to figure out. You don't mind it? That's true. It's definitely an added challenge, and it's a rewarding challenge at that, you know. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantois in the Snow Field Cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That's cooperation. You have 3 to go. Received the ogre. Is that his weapon? Yeah, okay, so I got 2 of those now, dang. Three, 4, and 6 is where they suck. Pierre, I got you, man. I love playing all these games, bro. True Light's finna be my guide on some of them, I'll tell you what. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter, Nellie, about the tragedy. That's silence. You have 2 to go. What do you have to fall down there from above? That's a treasure chest, right? Need to use one of the ogres in a synth? I wouldn't be surprised. How many potions do I have left? Okay, good. It's a good thing I have a ton of potions. Yeah, like, Final Fantasy Tactics is probably the best game for using status effects. That's at least the best game I've had, like, for effectiveness of status effects. Does Chemist work with auto potion? Probably. I might need to take auto potion off. I can't be having them using up all my potions. Miss. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take auto potion off. They're only doing 5 damage, 10 damage, and such. Keep it on the healer. Yeah, let's take it. Let's take it down. Take it down. We'll put jelly on just in case somebody out there has petrify. I'm just gonna leave the darkness on. Take it down. Yeah, only 6 damage to Vivi. Uh-oh. Bro, I'm actually getting hot in the basement. I like it. You used every buff in 12. Bringing out the guns. Bringing the guns out, Jay. Gotta take off the outer coating. Let's do some dying. That coffee, yeah, that's gotta be it. The Joe's got me fired up. Yeah, that Queen Braun, you know, she heated me up, bro. Actually, it was Lonnie with that axe she got. She got that fine axe. Lonnie with her fine axe. Yeah, these enemies are weak as hell, man. Alright, let me figure out how to get down to that one spot. No, can you get down? This is like the hardest enemy in the forest. Oh, the back attack even. Wait a second, does darkness actually wear off? Or do, like, when people go in trance, they like, it heals all their ability, or the ailments or something. Did I walk past the chest? That's what I'm trying to figure out, is how to get to it. Go back to the floor 1, to get to that chest in the back. It looks like you have to drop down from above it. I got the one chest that's actually on, unless I literally walked past one that was right there. Oh yeah, I forgot she's got auto potion. I don't even have to do that. Bro needs an item shop, like, stat. Nice. We got 2 people absorbing thunder. Thundera takes care of those a little faster. I only have like 4 or 5 tents left. Whoa. Bro, the encounter rate. You drop money when you flee? What? Come on. There's a chest down here? Oh, haha. You don't drop money from doing it this way though, right? Or do you? Look at Vivi, how he runs. You do not see him run like that in the actual like game. This is the only time you see him run. Look at the stride though. Vivi with the big stride. It ain't working. So how do I get that chest, though? Do I gotta jump down from... Damn, 1,000 damage? Let's go. I didn't need to go that hard against the bat. Longtran, what up, man? Is it the dinner hour now? Is it time for dinner? What's for dinner tonight, Longtran? I know you always be bringing that chef salad. Oh, what? I didn't let him die. That freaking bat came with a vengeance, bro. How are you gonna take 500 hit points like that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, jump down. Mithril armlet. Excellent. Excellent work. The black man always dying. Just like your typical horror movie. There's got to be something over here, right? Nothing. What you know about running around hitting the search button? Let's hit him with some thunder. Why do these guys always get a back attack? Carries tent, carries ore. Ooh, he carries a tent? That might be good. That might be worth stealing. Okay, don't use thunder on that guy. I feel like I need to take auto potion off. It's just getting cheesed. Like, it's a waste to use auto potion on this stuff. I'm already down to 22 potions. Dang. I'm blowing through them. I'm going to need them for later. I don't know when the next item shop is coming. There we go. Finally, he brings out the protect girls. Been long enough. You letting her get heaved all to death? There we go. Let me get that tent. Yeah, protect girls really needs a little bit better, little better use. Alright, I'm taking off the auto potion before I use up the rest of my potions, man. Because once you get done using the potions, they start using the high potions, right? Like, they'll use whatever potion you have in your inventory. We'll use Chemist. That makes more sense, I think. Alright, now to find the other aspects of Rayma. Oh, I got 7 tents. Okay, do I need to use a tent right now? Nah, we good. I do not like these bats. I'm out of here. I will sacrifice the gold. Okay, where's the other 2 aspects? One of them's here, I think. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. You have 1 to go. Alright, where is the last one? I feel like the last one's got to be in this area, right? Joseph is Final Fantasy 2. Let's see if they have anything good real quick. Carries tent, carries eye drops. $594 hit points. Weak against fire. Weak against wind. Coffee gonna do me in, bro. Just coffee and water, coffee and water. Let's go, coffee and water. He's got to be in this area, right? I haven't seen a Rayma in this area. Oh my goodness, bro, the encounter rate. They gotta be doing this on purpose. Do you get, like, at least you get good money from these? If you get good money, it's like worth it, but if you don't get good money... Like, make it worth it. Give me some good money. Or good items. Like, tents are decent. Stealing tents is decent. It's got 1,000 hit points. Ew. Weak against water. You're glad you find you've yet to find a game where the encounter rate bothers you. Play Tecmo Secret of the Stars. You will hate the encounter rate in that game. Specifically because you can't get anywhere, like, in the dungeons. The dungeons have, like, dungeons are seriously unforgiving. And, like, all of the monsters, they all do damage until you get overpowered. What you know about Tecmo Secret of the Stars? Yeah, I got a little bit of that. I got a little bit of that RPG knowledge. some of them underground. Is the SFT1 bad? Dude, it's like, it's one of those things where, like, it catches you off guard as, like, an RPG player, you know what I mean? Like, you expect that you would have a means of, like, healing yourself, and a lot of times it's like, you run out of your magic ability so fast. Like, you don't, like, they don't give you enough, especially in the early game. Like I said, until you become actually overpowered, it's so difficult to get through the dungeons. Just with the encounter rate. I mean, you can run, of course, but then there's that thing of, like, running is sometimes ineffective because it gives you the option to run, and so, like, you'll choose to run, but it'll be like, nope, no, you didn't get, run failed this time, and so then you take a whole bunch of hits, and then you try it again, and it's like, nope, run failed this time, and then you take a whole bunch of hits and rinse and repeat, get your ass beat. Oh, everybody's defending on accident. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Let's see if Soul Blade works. He said, "Oh, is that all?" Yeah, I mean, that's all, really. It's other than that, it's decent. It's a decent game. Miss? Experienced everything I've listed off and more. Yeah, dude, some games really test your willpower, don't they? Some of them, not all of them, but some of them really test your willpower and endurance. The biggest thing is high encounter rates, you know what I mean? High encounter rates really test your endurance to be able to just continuously fight battles. I don't know, maybe that's like part of the immersion in some of the games, like like you can expect in some areas where high encounter rates would happen, and it's like, this is why it's happening, because you're in this place where the encounter rate is high. I'm using a tank. I just gotta find the last Raymond. Where is the last Raymond? Yeah, high encounter rate, like, yeah, it wears you down, you know? There he is. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. That's human, the last piece. Alright, good. Let's get up out. Outski of the Woutski. Oh, what? Oh, he's got dark. Can't hit him. I suppose the best thing about a high encounter rate in this game is learning the abilities. You want to learn the abilities as fast as possible. So like high encounter rate really helps with that for sure. So you could welcome it for that reason. Like if you're trucking through learning abilities, that kind of makes it nice. Like that, you see what I mean? That high encounter rate paying off right there. Right on cue. Paying them dividends. Pay those dividends. Let's go. Dude's out here maxing. Can I get up off this mithril dagger yet? Nope. I would like to get up off this mithril dagger though. It don't do as much damage as the ogre. So, you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story comprises 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to choose only 4. Ooh. Which story comes first? Okay, what is the riddle here? I'm gonna say that silence doesn't belong. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter about the tragedy. Although Joseph's death was not reported to the daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of the true hero. The fact they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. So, beginning. Which story comes first? Beginning. I'm gonna say it's beginning, cooperation, hero, human. Joseph's helped the troops defeated the Adamantois in the snow and acquired the goddess bell they needed to enter the... Oh, maybe this is the one that doesn't belong. Cooperation, beginning, silence, hero, human. I feel like it's beginning, cooperation, hero, human. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. Although Joseph's death was not reported to the daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. The manner of his death speaks for itself. Heroes are also human. Maybe it's this one. With Joseph's help, the troops defeated the Adamantois in the snowfield. Yeah, I'm gonna go with beginning, cooperation, hero, human. Which is next. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph, who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantois in the snowfield cavern and acquired the goddess bell they needed to enter the empire's castle. Although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. Maybe not. That doesn't sound like a good story. It seems like the death is important. Yeah. Okay, so once upon a time, they headed for a snowfield. Maybe it's just cooperation, silence, hero. Oh, I never noticed that Zidane and Vivi are just chilling. Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your eidolon. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk. Received Peridot. Let's go to Lindblum. Oh, here it is, man. I do not... This is a chilling thing that's about to happen, bro. This is chilling. Those are things that people just say after the fact. That is very insightful. I never realized that. That is very insightful, isn't it? He's talking about hindsight, right? Heroic, human, those are things people say after the fact. When you're reflecting, when you're in hindsight, not in the moment. Nobody ever talks about being heroic in the moment, do they? Nobody. Nobody talks about being human in the moment. Nobody. Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? Yeah, that is a decent question. I think the old man would have become her idol in either way. That's the impression I got. I think Popo does have a soul, bro. How could someone without a soul think like that? Isn't that obvious, though? I agree, it is. Yeah, that's kind of the point. But isn't hindsight obvious too? You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterward. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth, so I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her. Bro, you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of Final Fantasy X, because in the end, you are really like an Aeon. Is it Aeon? You're really like an Aeon for Yuna. If I remember correctly. You're essentially an Aeon for Yuna to beat Sin. Bro, I can't take it. I don't even want to watch. What, I could go back and save? What do you think? Should I go back and save or just press on? Do we just press on to the grim future that awaits us? Tidus was going to be, but Yuna said no. But Yuna didn't have that choice, though, in the end. You know what I mean? Because of what Tidus was. You know what I mean? Like, Tidus was already part of the was it the Far Plane? I keep getting Lifestream and Far Plane mixed up. It's a Far Plane, right? Tidus was already a being of the Far Plane. So essentially, like, Yuna really didn't have the choice. Bro, I don't want to watch. This is one of the most chilling events in a Final Fantasy game. I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. I know you can do it. Oh, man. Oh, man. Bro. This is deep right here. Corrupted by... Look at the ugliness. How do they do it? How do they make something look so comical but at the same time be so profound? How did they pull it off? They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. In Claria, they use summon magic afterwards. Yeah, you know what's coming. Bro, say it ain't so. I wish I didn't have to watch. Bro, how grim! Can you imagine a being appearing like this? Look at the fatness. Man. That's what Steiner sees when he closes his eyes. And that's why he's so full of shame. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna get me some Lonnie. Y'all can have Beatrix. I'm gonna get me some Lonnie. I want that axe, bro. I want to get me some of that axe. You stay here and hide. What you talking about? Popo didn't come all this way to hide. Don't fret. We'll be right back. Why would they leave him behind, you know? Why? Why leave him behind after coming all this way with him? You know he's strong. You know he's capable. Take him with you. Oh, should I fight everybody all up in the town? Or you can still stay at the inn. Oh yeah, I'm saving. As we press on to the end of Disc 2. I'm willing to take anyone who can read at this point. What was his name? That narcissist from Lindblom? I'd even take him. Oh yeah, that actor guy. He's a narcissist, all right. Yes, he is. But that's because the women swoon for him, they do. They swoon for him. The beauty of being skinny. Should I crush its head? How about its chest? They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood. Ouch, bro. The perspective. An airship fell out of the sky and almost hit me. Thank goodness it was only a small cargo ship. Otherwise I would have been crushed. Old Margaret. Do you know a rebel group called Vigilantes? No, I have no idea. If you do, you must report it to me right away. Sure, no problem. Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track. The castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive. I will take you to see him. And it starts with A, that's right. And it rhymes with Bandersnatch. I love how they put the guac in there. Ah, the renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you have anything to worry about with her. Yeah, especially with she's with Jaina and she's with Lana and Steiner. That's probably the strongest group in the game. I'm just gonna be honest. It's my job to know the land surrounding the country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Braun was after the Eidolons, that much I knew. But I underestimated the power of the Eidolons. Yeah, you did, bro. Like, really? Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body. Glad you surrendered. Claria resisted and perished. It doesn't matter. She would have summoned whatever she wanted. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. Well, so much for hiding. Don't know what happened, but your phone battery dropped. Oh, yeah? I mean, that's the way it goes sometimes. Maybe you had, what happens to me is sometimes, like, my phone will, like, if I get a message or something, my phone will light up, and then, like, if it's in my pocket will do things with my phone because it activated. And so then it just keeps the phone active for a minute in my pocket, doing things, and I don't know. Dude, I've pulled my phone out of my pocket, and I've been on all kinds of weird pages before, like, how did I get to these places? Opening apps that I didn't know existed and opening settings menus that I didn't know existed. Can't stand it, man. A weapons dealer named Kuja is behind the recent string of attacks. Kuja has been supplying Bron with a highly advanced magical weapons. Black Mage soldiers are among these weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Trina, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon. You ran to your cat and kissed him? That a boy. The best thing about cats is they're actually, they are literally stress relievers. Like, they have this innate quality about them to where they reduce stress. And even can tell, like, when their master is stressed out, like they will do things to help relieve your stress. It's weird, like, cat's loyalty is a lot different in expression than a dog's loyalty. They have a different functionality in terms of their appeal and fondness towards their masters. That he came from the north suggests that he's from the outer continent. The outer continent? Challenging Bron now will only result in more casualties, so we crush the source of the evil. But I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. I shan't. She just pulled that out. She pulled that out of her soft, cushy behind. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Yeah, Popo wants to go too. You better bring the Master Black Mage. Airships can only fly where there is mist, and the mist only exists on this continent. That means you can't cross the ocean on an airship. What about the new airship? Give us the new airship. It's just that easy. Braun gave us 2 conditions for our surrender. One was the surrender of the new airship. The other was to hand over the Falcon Claw. They knew what was up. They knew that cats had this, like, a spiritual connection to humans. That's not an option either. The harbor was also seized. What do you want us to do? Swim? Well, yeah, maybe you could take a submarine. There's got to be submarines, right? Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. Oh, awesome! A cavern full of monsters, you say? Well, that sounds right up our alley. The cave was found during excavation. Is rumored to lead to another continent. Doesn't sound too reliable. Nevertheless, don't you want to fight monsters and gain abilities and experience? Yes, we must find the item shop. Yeah, give me a major discount. Ooh, let me get this ice brand. Look at all the money I got. I'm rolling in it. We'll get this Maltina racket. We'll get the Partisan. We'll get the Stardust rod. We'll grab, I already got Flame Staff, Ice Staff, Lightning Staff. Bone Wrist. We'll get another Bone Wrist. I'm sure it'll come in handy with some Synthesis. Mithril Armlet. That could come in handy with some Synthesis. We'll get Mithril Gloves. I think I already used them in Synthesis. Thunder Gloves. I already got one in stock. Already got, okay, chainmail. I think I'll use that in Synthesis as well. All the stuff you just want to stock up for Synthesis at this point. Pretty sure I already used the Mithril Gloves. 2 of everything? Hey. A dagger. See, my rule of thumb is 1 of everything, but I can see your point. When you gotta synthesize things, and then you still need it, like, for a weapon. Take a bandana. I suppose I'll have some Mithril Gloves on reserve. There we go. At least I got 1 of everything. He might give you a discount if you show some of that sweet, sweet soldier sweetness. You know what I mean. Oh, but I'm sure you got plenty of potions, bro. Let me get some of these here potions. Wow, I got 33 Phoenix downs. That's cures trouble. What the hell is trouble? Get a couple more tents. Get 10 soft. I want to have like 30 of everything. Oh, definitely need a lot of antidotes. Do not want to mess around with not having antidotes. $20 tents at least. That's only 8 more. I can do that. What up, Jay? What's going down? Trouble's OP. Yeah, I wonder. And I want 30.